Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to take a look at your last part of this week and also, of course, the Easter weekend coming on up. And overall, it's not going to be too bad. It's chilly right now, but we are looking for temperatures to start warming on up. Starting with your Wednesday here, yellow again reflects normal temperatures. We're in the middle 60s right here now in the Ohio Valley, but on Wednesday it's still going to be kind of a cool day. In fact, you can see most of the country here a little bit on the chillier side. Now, this is right around noontime. This is the time frame now I've picked for this broadcast here. Normally it's right around more mid-afternoon, but I want to show you some of the cooler temperatures, especially here on the onset, and this is certainly on Wednesday. Now, by Thursday, we're starting to see that warm up. Again, yellow reflects normal high temperatures. Notice the warm up there in the central U.S. and how it progresses there towards the east there here on our Friday. But also now notice the line here. Warmer in this area, cooler up to the north. There's a frontal system right there. Friday is going to be one of the warmer days over the next couple of days. So if you're looking to get out and do some gardening, then that's the day to do it from that standpoint. Here by Saturday, that cold front pushes its way through. You can kind of see the temperatures again, cooler up in this area, up in Great Lakes, Northern Plains, even portions of the Midwest, and then nice and warm in this area as that frontal system continues to push towards the south. By Sunday, you kind of see it there starting to hold up because of this next system now is going to start bringing this warm air back into the Midwest. Unfortunately, though, the boundary line where the activity for showers are going to be hanging around will be in this area as well as back into Iowa and Missouri as well as Illinois. This is on Easter Sunday in of itself. So it's going to be interesting to see if here in the Ohio Valley if we're going to have a really nice Easter. I think if you're going to have an Easter egg hunt, looks like the morning might be the best time right now, but we'll have to keep an eye on it because there's a lot of variabilities in this forecast because of this front being so close right here in the Ohio Valley. Here's what we do know. It's going to be nice and warm in this area, Tennessee Valley southward, and it's going to be a little bit chilly up into Great Lakes region. Now let's jump to next week on Wednesday. Notice temperatures not bad, closer to normal, which is now going to put us in the mid to upper 60s. And so the reason I'm showing you this for next Wednesday, basically a week from tomorrow, is that if you're thinking about starting to put some plants in the garden, you might be able to do it. I think the real cold air will be later on tonight and tomorrow, and then by next week, again, I think temperatures will be fine, I think, for the most part, to keep most of our plants safe. Precipitation-wise, here on Wednesday, pretty quiet across most of the country with the exception of the Northeast and the high Rockies. By Thursday, that next bit of energy, that's going to bring up those warmer temperatures, starting to get itself organized there in Minnesota, and you can kind of see some showers and thunderstorms. There could be some isolated pockets of severe weather. I don't see a major outbreak at this point. By Friday, there's that frontal system scooting its way across the Great Lakes, bringing those chillier temperatures for the Great Lakes and portions of the Midwest. And again, right here in the Ohio Valley, it's going to be a nice southerly breeze, going to bring in some nice warm temperatures, but also this system will bring in a chance of showers as well. By Saturday, it pushes its way through. We could see some pockets of some severe weather there in the central southern plains back towards Texas. We have to keep an eye on that. And you can't rule out the possibility of a severe thunderstorm. I don't think it's going to be all that widespread right here in the Ohio Valley. But again, anytime you get the warm air and you get some cool air clashing, there is a risk for some nasty weather at that point. And then here on Easter Sunday, this is where it gets really interesting there in the Central Plains. We could be looking at a nice little outbreak of severe weather there. Again, Easter morning, right around midday, right here in Cincinnati. It should be okay for the Easter egg hunts. Later on in the day, that may change as the whole system moves its way towards the east at that point. So overall, not too bad. At least we're going to start warming up and starting to see some more spring-like temperatures. I'm George, the Weather Dad.